Between the mighty Tigris and Euphrates rivers lies the cradle of civilization, Mesopotamia. Imagine a time before bustling cities, before written language, before codified laws. This region, nestled within the Fertile Crescent, was where humanity took its first steps from hunter-gatherer societies to the organized urban life we know today. It was a crucible of innovation, giving rise to empires, technologies, and ideas that continue to shape our world. Today we journey back in time to uncover 5 fascinating facts you probably didn't know about ancient Mesopotamia, a land of towering ziggurats, groundbreaking inventions, and epic tales that rival the cosmos in their grandeur. Our first stop takes us to a time when the very concept of a city was as foreign to humans as landing on Mars is to us today. Fact number 1. Mesopotamia was home to the world's first cities. Picture the bustling metropolis of Uruk, rising from the Mesopotamian plains around 4000 BCE. This wasn't just a village. Uruk was a carefully planned city, boasting a population of over 50,000 people. At the heart of Uruk stood the magnificent ziggurat dedicated to Inanna, the goddess of love and war. This ziggurat wasn't just a religious center, it was a symbol of Uruk's power and the central point around which the city's social and economic life revolved. The city was divided into specialized districts, much like our cities today. There were areas dedicated to housing, bustling marketplaces teeming with exotic goods, and grand temples where priests performed elaborate rituals. The Sumerians, Uruk's inhabitants, developed ingenious irrigation systems, channeling the waters of the Tigris and Euphrates to transform arid lands into fertile fields. This innovation in agriculture allowed them to cultivate vast fields of barley and wheat, staple crops that sustained their growing population. The Sumerians developed a complex system of governance, with a king ruling not just by earthly right, but also as a representative of the divine. The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest surviving works of literature, immortalizes Uruk, describing its grandeur and the exploits of its legendary king. Linguists believe that the very name Iraq, the modern-day nation where Uruk once stood, is derived from Uruk. Other Mesopotamian cities like Eridu, Lagash, and Nippur flourished alongside it, each contributing to the rich tapestry of Mesopotamian culture. These weren't just cities, they were the seeds of civilization, laying the foundation for the urbanized world we live in today. From the grandeur of Uruk, we turn to a profound development that altered human history forever. Cuneiform, the world's first known writing system, began around 3200 BCE. Using a reed stylus, scribes etched wedge-shaped markings onto clay tablets. Initially for trade and administration, cuneiform evolved to capture complex ideas. It preserved knowledge across generations, from astronomy to medicine. The Epic of Gilgamesh, a testament to cuneiform's power, tells a timeless story. These sun-baked tablets have survived millennia, preserving a lost civilization's thoughts. Next time you write, remember this tradition began with ancient Mesopotamian scribes. Our exploration of ancient Mesopotamia now takes us from the realm of language to the realm of law. The Mesopotamians were pioneers in establishing a system of justice, a set of rules to govern their increasingly complex societies. And no document embodies this better than Hammurabi's code. Imagine a world without codified laws, where disputes were settled based on whims and might made right. In ancient Mesopotamia, as cities grew and interactions between individuals became more intricate, the need for a standardized system of justice became apparent. Enter Hammurabi, the king of Babylon, who ruled from 1792 to 1750 BCE. He sought to unify his vast empire not just through military might, but also through a common set of laws that applied to everyone. This legal code, inscribed on a towering 7-foot-tall basalt stele, stands as one of the earliest and most comprehensive legal documents known to humanity. Hammurabi's code wasn't just a collection of arbitrary rules, it was a reflection of Mesopotamian society, its values, and its understanding of justice. The code covered a wide range of issues, from family law to business transactions, property rights, and even criminal law. The code's most famous principle, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, reflects the concept of retributive justice. While this might seem harsh by today's standards, it was a revolutionary concept at the time, aiming to establish a sense of fairness and deter potential wrongdoers. Hammurabi's code also aimed to protect the vulnerable and ensure social order. The legacy of Hammurabi's code extends far beyond the borders of ancient Mesopotamia, influencing later legal systems, including the laws of the Hittites, Assyrians, and even the Romans. The very idea that laws should be codified, written down for all to see and understand, can be traced back to this remarkable document. Now let's raise a glass, or perhaps a clay tankard, to fact number 4, which delves into the Mesopotamians' love affair with beer. A beverage so revered it had its own goddess, Ninkasi. In ancient Mesopotamia, beer wasn't just a drink, it was a cornerstone of their civilization, woven into the fabric of their daily lives, rituals, and even their economy. Imagine a world where beer flowed as freely as water, where workers were paid in this frothy beverage, and where a goddess watched over its production. The Mesopotamians' reverence for beer is evident in the numerous archaeological findings, from breweries equipped with massive fermentation vats to countless clay tablets featuring recipes, hymns, and even drinking songs dedicated to Ninkasi. Beer, made from barley, one of the first grains to be domesticated, was a safer alternative to water, which was often contaminated in the ancient world. The fermentation process acted as a natural purifier, killing off harmful bacteria and making it a healthier choice for consumption. Beer played a vital role in their social and religious customs. It was offered to the gods during religious ceremonies, consumed during festivals and celebrations, and even used as a form of currency. The importance of beer is further emphasized in the hymn to Ninkasi, a Sumerian poem that reads like a love letter to this beloved beverage. The hymn, dating back to around 1800 BCE, not only praises Ninkasi but also provides a detailed recipe for brewing beer. Modern brewers, inspired by these ancient recipes and techniques, are recreating these ancient brews, offering us a taste of history. So the next time you enjoy a cold beer, take a moment to appreciate its long and fascinating history. It all began in the heart of Mesopotamia, where a goddess watched over its creation, and where this humble beverage was more than just a drink. It was a symbol of civilization itself. Our journey through Mesopotamian history wouldn't be complete without confronting its eventual decline. The fall of Mesopotamia wasn't a single catastrophic event, but a slow, gradual process, a series of ebbs and flows, of empires rising and falling like the tides. The first great power to rise in Mesopotamia, the Sumerian civilization, began its decline around 2000 BCE. A combination of factors contributed to their downfall, from environmental degradation due to over-irrigation to increasing pressure from neighboring Amorite tribes. The Akkadian Empire, the first empire in history to unite much of Mesopotamia under a single ruler, Sargon of Akkad, met a similar fate. Despite their military prowess and administrative efficiency, they too succumbed to a combination of internal rebellions, invasions from the Gutians, and a severe drought. Even the mighty Babylonian Empire, which rose to prominence under Hammurabi, wasn't immune to the cycle of rise and fall. The Assyrians, known for their military might and their vast empire, also eventually fell. Finally, in 539 BCE, the Achaemenid Persians, under the leadership of Cyrus the Great, conquered Babylon, marking the end of Mesopotamian dominance. The fall of Mesopotamia wasn't just about military defeats, it was about the complex interplay of environmental, social, and political factors. It serves as a reminder that civilizations are not static entities. They are constantly evolving, adapting to changing circumstances, and ultimately subject to the forces of history. As we gaze upon the ruins of Mesopotamia, the crumbling ziggurats, the weathered clay tablets, the silent cities buried beneath the sands of time, we are reminded of the enduring power of human ingenuity. From the invention of writing to the development of law, from the cultivation of barley to the brewing of beer, the Mesopotamians left an indelible mark on the course of history. Their story is our story, a testament to the human spirit's boundless capacity for innovation, creativity, and resilience. Though their empire may have faded, their legacy lives on in the very fabric of our modern world, in our cities, our laws, our languages, and even in the simple act of raising a glass of beer. As we continue our exploration of the cosmos, let us remember the lessons of Mesopotamia, a civilization that reminds us that even in the face of challenges and the inevitability of change, the human spirit endures. What surprised you most about ancient Mesopotamia? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more journeys through history and beyond. From its groundbreaking achievements to its ultimate decline, Mesopotamia's story is a reminder of human ingenuity and resilience.